This is News Today with Kirsty Meyer.
Sawasdee Ka. Phuket police say 11 of around 35 foreigners arrested in a nightclub raid in Patong this week were working illegally, but the rest may have just been customers. Cops and local officials raided the 4 nightclubs on Bangla Road on Monday after reports that some were staging obscene shows and that some of the foreigners involved didn't have work permits. One Russian woman was fined 500 baht for dancing topless, but did have a work permit as a dancer. 5 foreign women working in the clubs had expired work permits. 5 men said to be working illegally had no work permits at all. And 1 Australian man had a permit but was working in the wrong nightclub. They now face fines and deportation and could be barred from ever returning to Thailand. And Phuket police have also caught the firebug who's been setting parked motorcycles alight on the island. General Choti told the Phuket News that a Katu man had admitted to being the arsonist. He said he'd set fire to motorbikes in Katu, Patong and Kamala 8 times and claimed he did so just because he enjoyed it. Some of the fires destroyed several motorbikes, but he didn't admit to 4 other cases of bike burning. And General Choti warns any copycat arsonists that they face 7 years in prison if caught. Phuket's police chief personally directed a dawn raid on the island's provincial prison on Tuesday. The police major general ordered the raid to ensure that prison is clean, in other words, free of drugs, weapons, cards for gambling and cell phones. The raid was kept a secret among senior officials to avoid tipping off any culprits. But you'll be pleased to know Phuket's prison passed the test. The prison's governor says that no prohibited items were found anywhere, and urine tests on more than 200 prisoners showed no signs of drug taking. The buses for the proposed new airport to Patong service are already on work on the island, but they're yet to cross the hill into Patong, where some tuk-tuk and taxi drivers have vowed to blockade the route. The 8 buses, painted in cream and blue for their new roles on the Phuket International Airport route, have been put to work on routes in other parts of the island whilst negotiations continue. Past attempts to start a hop-on, hop-off bus route through Patong have encountered bitter opposition from some taxi and tuk-tuk drivers who say it threatens their livelihoods. Traffic problems in Patong caused by the Phuket Triathlon through the town in November will be worth it, say supporters of the race. Lead sponsors of the triathlon met Phuket's governor and other officials yesterday and reassured them that the disruption from the race will be kept to a minimum. The organisers say only a few kilometres, the start and end of the course, are in Patong itself, and starting the Sunday race at daybreak in the low season would help ease any problems. More news today, tomorrow, but next Alice ventures to the Hilton in Caron to sample some of the island's best Italian food and meet an award-winning chef. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome to This Week in Phuket. Here with me today, Mr. Giovanni from Thai Italian Chamber of Commerce. Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Let us know a little bit about the Italian Thai Chamber of Commerce.
Alright, so the Thai Italian Chamber of Commerce is an organization that has been in Thailand for more than 30 years. It's based in Bangkok and is basically an association of more than 160 companies that they decided to go together and try to help Italian companies and Thai companies to do business together.
Okay, and this is one of the events that you organized before, but it always has been in Bangkok, and this is the first time,
yes,
right?
You're right. We do organize many events, but this is one of our first time in Phuket. This particular event is called Ospitalità Italiana, Italian hospitality in English, and is about Italian restaurants in the world. It's a project that is actually run by other Italian Chamber of Commerce as well. There are over than 70 all around the world. And all of us, we took this task of certifying Italian restaurants, genuine Italian restaurants all over the world. This event in Phuket, it's about 5 Italian restaurants. They're just being certified. Tonight they will receive from our hands the certification that came directly from Italy.
Wow.
And the certification will show that they are the real Italian restaurants to all their customers.
Oh, okay, so this is the authentic Italian restaurants, has been it's like a approved stamp of approval certified.
Yes, you're right. We know that Thai people love Italian food. There are many Italian restaurants in Thailand, but not all of them maybe do traditional Italian food. So we're just gonna give a help to the Italian restaurants that make an extra effort to do the real thing for their customers.
Oh, that's great. And also, there's a standard and the list of how you give the award to the Italian restaurant.
There are 10 golden rules.
Yes.
They come from Italy. So as a chamber, we basically go and visit each restaurant, apply to participate to this certification. We go and visit them. We check if the menu is written in proper Italian, if the chef is Italian or has a long experience in Italy. We check that they use only Italian ingredients, so imported from Italy.
Produce all the fresh ingredients.
Yes, yes. And so once we get all this information, we send them back to Italy, and then we will have the response in a few months from the special commission that is in Italy.
So every restaurant will have to be like certified back in Italy.
Exactly. Yeah, we are not the certification. We don't hold the certification by yourself. It's something that comes directly from Italy. That adds an extra value.
Wow. So all these Italian restaurants that has been certified authentic Italian restaurant are one of the top ones, that has the authentic Italian restaurant here in Phuket.
Right. Yes.
Okay, we look forward to hear the names of that after the award of tonight.
You will hear from soon.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us today in This Week in Phuket. Now we are speaking with Mr. Alessandro, the owner and the chef of Aqua Restaurant, one of the restaurants that has been awarded as authentic Italian restaurant here in Phuket. Hello.
Hello, thank you very much.
Welcome to This Week in Phuket. Very exciting. The food here is really good. So you let us know what food that you're serving us here today.
Okay, today we prepare the bread selection, because we have also a bakery in Surin Beach called Bocconcino, where we make all the Italian breads. And then we prepare the starter, which was the tuna carpaccio with the fresh artichokes and grey mullet botarga. And this dish is also one of our signature dish at Aqua.
Oh, love it. Very nice.
Thank you.
So what makes the authentic Italian restaurant?
First of all, the owners and the chef.
You.
Mainly the chef, yes, me must be Italian to
Okay.
give the authenticity and the atmosphere, all about Italy. Then the ingredients. The second, very important, are all the ingredients must be original from Italy, especially the most popular certified product from the Italian government as a Parma ham, Parmigiano Reggiano, and buffalo mozzarella. So all the ingredients must be authentic Italian. And this Italian Chamber of Commerce, with this ceremony and this award, they want to make sure every restaurant is authentic and is using all the original products.
From Italy.
From Italy.
And also the atmosphere, like how the restaurant set up and the service as well.
The service, the people, you must have also a menu in Italian language. You must have people talking Italian in the restaurant, and the Italian Chamber of Commerce want to recognize all the restaurants that follow all the standard and being authentic. So what they do inspection. After they select your restaurant, they do the inspection and they make sure you have all the requirements to be, awarded as Italian, one of the, original Italian restaurant. And this thing go worldwide.
Yeah, and the Italian food itself, just mainly on the produce, great produce from Italy, make it Italian taste.
Yeah, it's the simplicity of the Italian product. This is the most important. Also on the cooking, we really don't manipulate too much, don't mix too much, keep the simplicity of the original flavor. This is the key of a good Italian cuisine.
Great. So if we like to try your Italian restaurant, where can we find you?
You have to come to Kaling, 5 minutes from Patong, Aqua Restaurant, just by the sea.
All right. Thank you very much. We'll do the visit.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for joining This Week in Phuket today. We'll see you next time.